Hello everyone, Roberto here for another video review. This time we have basically Cadbury's and Oreo Joyfills, or Joyfills. Was he playing the word Joyfill? Joyful? God. So I think I've kind of perhaps missed one of the Oreo flavours. Looking on the back here, I think it's like a regular Oreo one. I think I actually ate it the other day without realising it. So there's two Oreo flavours here. I think I actually ate it really, and this is the caramel one I've got here. So it's not the regular Oreo one. I did have a look in the shop. So typically I think I had it yesterday and I've already eaten it. But never mind. So we've got we'll see how we get on anyway. Perhaps I'll review that one separately. But yes. Okay, so there we go. So you can see they're like look a bit like cereal, sort of like, you know, I don't know if you've seen that cereal Crave, where it's like basically looks like that with some chocolate in the middle. They look very much like that, really. So I mean, well, I have had a sneaky taste of these already. As I said, I did buy another one. So I won't go into just what I think just yet. But yeah, you can see that's what they look like. And there's an Oreo one, as I say, but this one isn't really. I mean, it's got like a brown sort of biscuity coating. With the chocolate centre, but it's not massively Oreo like, I don't think it's other than the colour. And here's this the Cadbury's ones. Now there's no dairy milk in there at all. There's no it's just Cadbury branding really. It could be anything. But you can see it's sort of similar concept. So we've got one here. This is the Choco Cookie Cream flavour, and this is the Milk Chocolate Cream flavour, and this is the Oreo one, which is Choco Caramel Cream flavour. So why this one isn't branded as a Cadbury's Cadbury's caramel one or something, it boggles the mind really. Clearly it's a rebranding of a Mondelez, Mondelez there. So clearly they have like a sort of Milka one, and they've just literally just changed the wrapper. So they're not even considered. I mean, even though they could have, this was places just sold as an Oreo one in places where milk is sold and Cadbury's caramel isn't, but this would be perfect for Cadbury's caramel, you would have thought. Mind you, having said that, it does have the Oreo coating, so perhaps not. We can see there it says crispy and creamy, that's the gist. And then the Oreo one says crispy and creamy, but it has a few different languages as well, so clearly this is like a multi-international one that they sell everywhere, and this is purely for the UK. Maybe Ireland as well. Okay, so there we go. So basically this one, milk chocolate cream one, says sweet crispy wheat pillows with a soft filling with milk chocolate. Sweet crispy wheat pillows with a soft filling with chocolate. This one says milk chocolate, this one just says chocolate. And this one here, sweet crispy wheat pillows with cocoa and a soft filling with chocolate and caramel flavour. There we go. So basically one pillow is 1 gram, it says at the bottom. So per portion 25 grams, so that's 25 pillows, taking their terminology. So that's quite good, at least you can do it 1 for 1. So for the milk chocolate cream ones, essentially 112 calories, 3.8 grams of fats, 1 of which is saturates, so that's for 25. And for the sort of choco cookie one, 112 calories, that's same calories, 3.7 grams of fat, that's 0.1 more, 0.8 of which is saturates. Sorry, it's 0.1 less, and 0.8 of which is saturates, that's 0.2 less. Then the Oreo caramel ones, 111 calories, that's 1 calorie less per 25 grams. 3.9 grams of fat, that's 0.1 more than the cookie cream one, 0.2 more than this one. The cookie, 0.1 more than the milk chocolate cream one, 0.2 more than the cookie cream one. And it's 0.9 of which is saturates. So that's basically 0.1 more, 0.1 less than the regular milk chocolate cream ones, and 0.1 more than the cookie one. So a bit annoyed that I haven't got the regular Oreo one. I did check in the shop. So maybe I'll do a separate review for that, but I'll probably touch on it because I did taste them separately. So there we go. Right, so yeah, and it's a 90 gram bag, so there's basically 90 pillows roughly in each one. So okay, so let's give them an open. So they have this tear thing, they have this shenanigan at the back, and it tells you, I think it has a diagram diagram. One of them had a diagram. Oh yeah, there you go. Yeah, actually on the thing, how to do it. So fold it over. Okay, but they open from the side. So let's get them open. So basically, I don't know if you can see that. That's what they look like. Smells quite nice, but it smells very cereal-like. I think you can tell where this is going to go. There again, these ones a bit more lighter flavoured, lighter coloured than those ones. And basically the Oreo ones. Oops. There we go, so very dark. Just grab a couple out of each one. So you see they're quite small. Apparently there's 90 in the bag. Roughly anyway. They'll be roughly because the bag will weigh some. So here we go. So they're all the same size pretty much. You can see. Here's the different kinds. So we've got the Oreo one here, the regular chocolate cream one there, and the cookies and cream one, or whatever it's called there. Choco cookie cream. There we go. So they're slightly different. Yeah, I'll give them a quick measure. So they're all, I'd say, roughly the same length, really, in size. So about 2.2 centimeters across, width-wise, roughly about 1.2. Height, roughly again about 0.7, 0.8 centimeters. Okay, I did have a knife. Where's it gone? Here it is. Yeah, so we'll cut one open. So we'll cut one of each open, I think. Why not? Bit messy, but we'll do it. Okay. So you can see this is the cookie cream one. So there's quite a lot of chocolate in there. It's quite filled with chocolate. A bit harder to see on this one, but it is as well. So it's not too bad. This one will be very hard to see. I mean, you can see it slightly because it's slightly lighter, the chocolate. Doesn't seem to be quite as much. There we go. So basically these are very similar to the Kellogg's Crave cereal. Yeah, so I mean, they seem very cereal-like. They smell cereal-like. You can't help but feel you're just really eating dried cereal, really. Well, I say dried cereal without milk. Yeah. So let's lift this up and give it a taste. Hello. Okay, so yes, from my hair, I've just got up basically. Just went to the shops. Yeah, so the long and short, to go long story short, yesterday I realised I bought 2 packs of the same Cadbury's ones. I kind of made the same mistake again. I bought 2 of these, I think, where I wanted to have one of each. I didn't realise there was 2 types of Oreo one. I bought the regular Oreo one, so I went there today and I bought this one. I thought it was a bit strange that it was a caramel one. And I did have a quick check, and didn't seem to be the regular Oreo one there, or at least it wasn't on the front row. So I thought, maybe they're just all like that. So I think I'd actually eaten the Oreo one already yesterday. So I should have just saved it, not been greedy, shouldn't I? But anyway, okay, let's give it a taste then. So here's the cookie one. So let's give it a go. Yeah, it tastes very much like you're eating cereal. Quite nice though. It's quite nice really. It's got quite a good sensor in it, but yeah, it's very much like you're eating just some cereal without milk on it. So the outside is just like a crispy, crunchy, a bit of nothing really. It has that cereal taste, especially it just tastes like cereal really. I mean, it's not like cornflakes or anything. It's clearly different than that, but it tastes very of that sort of orientation. You'll know what I mean. You see, like the Cocoa Pops, Cocoa Rocks, cereal. That's sort of the rocky ones in there, or perhaps like the Wheatos ones. Wheatos cereal, Honey Nut Loops. It's that kind of without the honey flavour. It's that kind of taste. So let's try the. This is the regular one, the chocolate cream one. So again, same. Similar taste, bit more bittery, I guess you'd say. Not sweet, but generally hard to taste it really. And here's the Oreo one as well. Doesn't really taste anything like Oreo. Has obviously got a filling in there. Doesn't really taste of caramel either. just some kind of filling, you know. So it's meant to be caramel. Maybe it would. Well, let's not beat around the bush. So basically, these are sort of really, it's just like eating dried cereal. All of them taste roughly the same. You know, yeah, you can grab a few of them. They're very dry as well. The more you have of them, sort of, you know, they clog your mouth a bit. I mean, I know this because I had some yesterday. And basically, just very dry, and you know, it's nothing wrong with eating cereal, of course. I mean, you know, I have had bowls of Kellogg's Frosties, you know, without any milk on, and other things I've done it in the past, you know. But generally, there's a reason you add milk to them. It's because they're quite dry. And these are very much like that. It is literally, I mean, they really do taste like cereal. It can only be the same stuff that cereal's made of. And they're the same size as well, really. I don't know. You see some of them have these kind of dappled chocolatey bits in, and you can't really taste that. I mean, it's not obvious at all. You can taste the middle. You know, it is a bit soft in the middle, but it's a very bizarre thing to actually package what is essentially cereal in as a regular chocolate snack. I mean, I'm not against the idea, but it's pretty brazen, really. And I don't know why they don't just release a cereal. I don't know. It's kind of, you kind of get the feeling that maybe they were thinking of doing that, and for some reason pulled the plug. I thought, well, we've got all this stuff. How are we going to sell it? Oh, well, we'll just market it as some kind of new brand, you know. Yeah, but I don't know. This really is a cereal. There's no two ways about it. You know, this should be in a cereal box, being sold in the cereals aisle. And also, you know, you could buy like a bag of, you know, a box of cereal, and probably, you know, this is probably £1.50 or something, one of these bags. And it's basically one bowl of cereal in this. Well, for me, it's one bowl of cereal. Maybe two for other people. But it is. So you bought a box of cereal, you'd get about for me, about 5 bowls of cereal in it. Depending on the size, but standard size. And the reason I know this is a bowl of cereal is because I had one yesterday. I thought, well, I'm going to try and I think I just poured one in. I thought, well, I had one of them. I thought, this is too much like cereal. And I made a bowl of cereal. I poured it into a bowl, poured milk on it, and it actually worked really well. They were really nice. I mean, you know, they didn't disintegrate. There was nothing funny about it. It didn't taste like you weren't eating a cereal that was this orientation, this design. It's really the way to eat them. You know, you pour them in a bowl, you put milk on them, because that's what they are. It's a cereal. I say it worked really well. It flavoured the milk in the way that cereal would. The milk tasted really nice. They didn't go all soggy and horrible. They still had a consistency. Just were pretty nice, really, as a cereal. You know, very similar to, you know, most of the chocolatey type cereals. You know, Cocoa Rocks with those little rock bits and Weetos and stuff. You obviously crave having the soft centre. But yeah, there's a chocolate. Very uninspired. I say the outside just doesn't taste of anything special. It's very dry, it clogs your mouth a bit. The inside, well, it does have a chocolate inside and it's a bit creamy. It's not very interesting at all. You know, it doesn't have any particular taste. The Oreo ones don't taste anything like Oreo. They're just coloured like to be a bit like Oreo. I have had the other ones without the caramel centre. This caramel centre basically just makes them taste a bit like chocolate. With the Oreo one, had a bit more of a vanilla flavour. It wasn't that great, to be honest with you. Didn't taste any more Oreo like. You know, you get quite a good centre in them, really, as you saw. There's quite a lot of a centre in there. So you do get quite a lot of centre. So it's not too bad. But yeah, I think there's not much more to say. It's basically a cereal. So grab one of these, pour them in a bowl, put some cereal, put some milk in it, and it's actually pretty nice. But as a chocolate snack, they're really boring. It's just like eating cereal with no milk, which is fine. But really, you know it's meant to have milk on it, and it's, you know, and it adds to it when you pour the milk on. which is how it is with cereal. You know, you can sometimes taste a cornflake or a Frosty or whatever. You eat them, feel they're quite nice, but you know, you don't really eat that many of them. You know, yeah, maybe if they was covered in chocolate as well, like a cornflake cake. You know, you have those cornflakes, you cover them in chocolate. You could cover these in chocolate and have them as a little cake, whatever. That would be pretty nice actually. But yeah, it's just that cereal taste. So if you love that, then these are definitely for you. But I think for most other people, these really should belong in the cereal aisle as a cereal and eaten with milk. So I think, yeah, I don't know. I think, I don't know really. It's just not. They're just not chocolates. I don't know how I can rate them really. So I mean, as a chocolate thing, I think it's probably a 2 out of 5. I think. As a cereal, they're actually pretty good. About 4 out of 5, 4.5 out of 5. I quite like them. You know. And that's probably how I'll eat these. I'll probably just pour them in a bowl and have some milk on them. Put some milk on them, have them as a cereal. But yeah, very strange. I can't really believe what's gone on here. They're very odd. Yeah, just it's literally as if they were making a cereal and for some reason couldn't go ahead with it. They would be taxed more. They would have to fill in some, I don't know, there's some red tape or something. They thought, well, how can we sell all this stuff that we've made? Well, let's stick it into a bag, into a sweet or something like that. That's all I can think of. I can't see why they would have done this otherwise. Unless it was an inspired idea. They thought, well, maybe some people like to eat cereal, without milk, and let's give it a try. But yeah, it just doesn't work. Just doesn't work at all. You've got no taste with these really at all. The flavours come out when you put milk on them. You know, the milk really brings out the flavour, as it does with cereal. You know what I mean. Just doesn't work. 2 out of 5. There we go. But 4.5 out of 5. 4.5 out of 5. I think for it as a cereal with milk. There we go. Okay, guys, hope you enjoyed that review. As I say, the regular Oreo ones are the same. You know, I probably won't even bother doing another review for these. The regular Oreo is exactly the same. It has a slight different taste, but again, you need milk on them. Yeah, there we go. Okay, guys, hope you enjoyed that review. Follow me to subscribe, follow me on Instagram as well, and I'll see you next time. Take care, everyone. See you later. Bye for now. See ya.